हो रहा है
हाँ रिकॉर्ड हो रहा है
अच्छा ठीक है वेलकम बैक टू अनदर वीडियो गाइस टुडे वेल ज़्यादा कुछ टाइम पास नहीं करेंगे आज की वीडियो व्लॉग होने वाली है एंड इट्स अ संडे वी आर गोइंग टू द जिम and before heading out I'm going to use the Dossier perfume. Right now I'm using the Woody Chestnut, which is my personal favorite. It has like a musky, really oaky taste, after fragrance to it, and I really like the vibe and everything that it has. Super affordable for students specifically, and if you guys want to snag yourself this one, I'm going to leave a link to Dossier in the description below. Let's head to the car and we're going to the gym.
टेस्ट
करूं
कैसा आफ्टर टेस्ट मत करना मत कर
हवा क्यों आती हाँ Alright guys, so today I want to talk to you guys about some financial shocks that I had as an international student as soon as I came into Ithaca. सबसे पहले I think आप कहाँ गए थे पहले ये बताओ.
मैं तो ऑटो गया था.
हाँ आपको कुछ था आपको कुछ फाइनेंशियल शॉक हुआ था
नहीं मेरी बहन लेने आई थी.
अच्छा मेरे लिए there was nothing of that sort. I came alone and I originally took a flight to New York City. फिर वहाँ से I had to take a bus to Ithaca because at that time the Ithaca airport was very small, or also it was like under construction or something, so the flights weren't available. But सबसे like interesting चीज़ थी, like as a student I got to like New York City. I took a cab or whatever to like the bus station, and New York City's bus station, it's called Port Authority. It's so big, it's almost like a mini airport, but वहाँ पे थोड़े like sketchy type लोग होते हैं. And I had all this luggage because obviously I was coming from Bangalore. I had like these two big suitcases plus my bag, cabin stuff and all that. And I was like walking on the street trying to get to the bus stand, and then this guy comes up to me and he's like, oh, you know, would you like some help? I'm going in the same direction. And he seemed like a really genuine guy, like काफी ठीक ठाक, you know. हंसो मत. काफी like ठीक ठाक लगा था वो.
सबसे पहली चीज होती है जो होता है कि नहीं बात करनी,
किसी से बात नहीं करनी. And at that time पता नहीं क्या हुआ, I was like okay fine, so you know this seems pretty genuine. I'm like sure, I'm going in the same direction and this is where I'd like to go. I made sure, you know, he's not trying to like run away with my stuff. I also gave him the not so important wala suitcase कि अगर भाग जाए तो you know we know what's going on, and that's not super important. So we get to the bus stand. He didn't run away with my luggage. That's not like the highlight of this story. But जैसे ही हम bus stand पहुँचे, he gives me my luggage and then he goes like, okay, so that'll be $50. And I was like, okay, like why though? And then he's like, well, I helped you like bring all this your suitcases to, you know, this place, and now you have to pay me.
कूली था वो कूली.
Kind of, हाँ वो कूली था, but बिना बताने वाला कूली starting में. I got so scared. I'm like, well, first of all, I don't have that cash. I had the cash, but obviously I'm like, I don't have cash, and you know, I'm sorry, I didn't know that this was paid. And he got like a little aggressive, and I genuinely got so scared. Remember at that time I was new, I didn't know anybody, I was in New York City, and I'm like, oh my god, what do I do? There was like these police officers, they came over, they're like they spoke to the guy, they like kind of like shooed him away, and they're like, you know, you shouldn't take help from these guys, they do this all the time, we see this happen, and that's precisely why we're here. So thank god that the cops were there. But that was like literally मेरा पहला experience जो आते ही US में लैंड होते ही मैंने like एकदम जो experience एकदम जो shock लगा था. फिर आप क्या बोलो, like what would be a couple things that they should do maybe like the first day that they land?
सिम कार्ड सबसे पहले आते ही सिम कार्ड लेना चाहिए.
सिम कार्ड से पहले like I think वाईफाई का भी like काफ़ी hand in hand जाता है.
वाईफाई तो घर का वाईफाई होगा ना, लेकिन
हाँ
लाइक सबसे महीने के लिए भी आ रहा है वो गंदी सी सिम कार्ड मिलती है इंडिया में, पता नहीं लोग लगवा के आते हैं, कोई फायदा नहीं.
हाँ जो
खरीदो यहाँ पे
इंडिया में लाइक एक वो होता है कि it works for like 30 days or something. It's really not that useful. I've spoken to so many students and मेरी फैमिली में भी काफ़ी ये प्रॉब्लम आई है कि वो सिम कार्ड यहाँ के चलते ही नहीं है, या फिर उनका कस्टमर सपोर्ट को फ़ोन करो, इतना सरदर्द करो, लाइक काफ़ी वर्थ इट नहीं है. As soon as you land, if you just go into AT&T or Verizon or T-Mobile,
प्रीपेड प्लान मिलेगा जब
हाँ,
जो चलाने चलाओ. फ्रीडम कनाडा के
हाँ, कनाडा के लिए फ्रीडम है, and basically and it's like what $20-25, so not super expensive either. And then you have unlimited calls, you have unlimited, well not unlimited but a good amount of like internet.
अनलिमिटेड होती है डेटा.
हाँ, डेटा, हाँ, तो WhatsApp वगैरह सब अच्छे से आराम से चलेगा. काइंड ऑफ शॉकिंग थिंग्स स्लैश लाइक क्या करना चाहिए टाइप.
पैसे लगेंगे काफी, तब शॉक लगेगा.
पैसे में तो शॉक लगेगा.
पैसे में शॉक लगेगा.
The first week or so तो बाहर खाने में जाता है like आराम से. I know like as a student you might think that you want to like save money and that's true, like definitely पैसे बचाने चाहिए.
खाना ले आएंगे मम्मी पापा जब भेजते हैं, लेकिन
हाँ,
नहीं करना चाहिए.
ठीक है, like थोड़ा बहुत तो ला सकते हैं, that's not bad.
आते ही like ग्रोसरी शॉपिंग सीख लेना चाहिए खुद. अकेले कैसे करते हैं ग्रोसरी शॉपिंग.
हाँ, try to find out कि जहाँ पे भी तुम रह रहे हो
मम्मी के साथ खड़े होकर किचन में सीखना चाहिए क्या
हाँ,
बनाना.
थोड़ा बहुत खाना बनाना सीखो, ये तो like सबसे बेस्ट चीज़ होगी. Like thing as an international student, I think you guys should do as soon as you get your phone stuff sorted out. phone मतलब इंटरनेट भी आ गया. Then get all of those important apps जैसे Uber, Lyft, DoorDash. ये तो मेन हो गए.
अपना सिटी में हो उसके बस
उसका बस का स्टॉप. लाइक फॉर एग्जांपल इथिका में वी हैव TCAT and you have your so Google Maps में if you kind of look at what place you want to go like starting to end point, you can see the bus route कि कौन सी बस वहाँ तक जाएगी. But specifically अगर आपके पास वो ऐप होगा बस का, then you can even track कि वो बस किस टाइम पे आएगी. कुछ कुछ सिटीज़ में लाइक बॉस्टन में लाइव ट्रैकिंग भी होती है, तो आपको दिखेगी कि वो बस कब आ रही है. और बताओ आपके हिसाब से और क्या शौक्स लगते हैं.
शौक मेरे को तो वही खाने के ऊपर लगा था. खाना काफी महंगा है.
लाइक ग्रोसरीज में या फिर लाइक रेस्टोरेंट्स में
हर जगह
कंपेयर टू इंडिया. हाँ, आई थिंक एक और शौक जो मेरे को अभी भी लगता है, द टू थिंग्स आई मिस इंडिया की जो अभी तक मेरे को लाइक इतनी याद आती है इज थिंक लाइक मेरे जिम के बाहर इंडिया में एक भैया होते थे जो कोकोनट वाटर सेल करते थे. आई मिस दैट सो मच. लाइक लिटरली जिम के बाद नीचे जाओ, कोकोनट वाटर पियो, यू यूज टू फील सो रिफ्रेशिंग एंड योर बॉडी यूज टू लाइक लिटरली से थैंक यू. फिर घर जाओ. फिर दूसरे
यहाँ पे 10 ब्रांड है, सारे बेकार है.
हाँ, यहाँ पे एक तो
ऑर्गेनिक
you can't find that fresh coconut, and even if you do in like a whole food store, it's like उसका जो टेस्ट है इट्स सो थोड़ा आर्टिफिशियल लगता है, तब भी इतना फ्रेश नहीं लगता जैसे इंडिया में मिलता है. दूसरे वो पानी पूरी वाले भैया जो साइड में होते थे वो भी अच्छे होते थे.
नहीं यार.
सो डेफिनेटली लाइक इन दोज केसेस इंडिया की बहुत याद आती है. शुगर केन जूस यहाँ पे बिल्कुल नहीं मिलता. कनाडा में तो तब भी मिल जाएगा, US में तो लाइक ज़ीरो. आई हैव नॉट हैड शुगर केन जूस इन सच अ लॉन्ग टाइम. न्यूयॉर्क सिटी में थोड़ा सा मिलता है, उसमें वो भर भर के पता नहीं शुगर सिरप और आइस और पता नहीं क्या डालते हैं. शुगर केन का तो हार्डली कोई टेस्ट आता है. सो लाइक स्टफ लाइक दिस आई थिंक it's a big adjustment when you come here. Like most of our points are like खाने से related. हमें खाना पसंद है. Okay, so I guess like if you're coming alone, काफ़ी सारे like लोग ये करते हैं and मेरी sister ने भी ये करा था. You can like start from the minute you travel from India. Like try to see कि India से obviously उस university में काफ़ी लोग आ रहे होंगे. Try to see which other travelers are traveling from the same city as you. Maybe you can travel together. That way you don't have to travel alone. You can split the cost of like Uber and whatnot. थोड़ा like कोई companion मिल जाता है travel के लिए. It's not as scary and intimidating. दूसरी चीज़ यहाँ पे आके every college has its own like I guess like a student body council, so like an Indian community or whatever in college itself. So if you're looking to make friends within your community, you can do that by kind of interacting with these people. Facebook groups join kar sakte ho, and then just like not necessarily just for Indians, but like Cornell has its own Cornell and Ithaca Facebook group, which kind of talks about all the events that's happening. So get together with your roommates and go get out. अगर दोस्त बनाने हैं तो बाहर तो निकलना पड़ेगा. To the US. For the first time, I had like this notebook where I would write each and every expense that I had for the first week. And I still have it at home. Gym के बाद दिखाएंगे. So try to keep track of like your spendings. यहाँ पे dollars में खर्च होते हैं, बहुत दुखता है, especially as a student. So just keep track of how much you're spending, and then time to time see where you can cut down. But you're a student. You've come to the US to study. You know, थोड़े तो पैसे खर्च होंगे. That's inevitable. Make sure.
भूखे नहीं मरना.
हाँ वही. Make sure you're healthy, and ऐसे नहीं कि like पैसे बचाने हैं तो हम खाना नहीं खाएंगे या ये skip कर रहे हैं. Like that's not important. You've come here to study. पढ़ाई करो. पढ़ाई करने के लिए whatever you need, whether it's food, nutrition, whatever, उस पे compromise नहीं करना है. Someone's coming as like an undergrad kid. First year में most colleges have this requirement that you have to stay in a dorm. So that's on campus like housing. But if you're coming as a master's or a PhD student, then you have to find housing. And उसके लिए तो जितनी जल्दी, as soon as you know that you've made a decision कि इस college में जाना है, try to find your housing. पहली बात तो देख के आओ कि वो फेक है या नहीं. सबसे बड़ा लाइक बहुत ज़्यादा स्कैम होते हैं, बहुत स्कैम होते हैं. डोंट transfer money to anyone, don't pay anything. You have to make sure that somebody looks at it first कि ये real है, legit है. चलो, that's it for now. अभी जिम करते हैं.
I've been at it on the low, trapping out of where I live. I keep seeing the leaders doing us, we talking plans and maybe seeing you. Pull up on you, let me scoop. Nobody here but me and you. Got a little ring to it, turn that thing fluid in the coupe. Way you look, I know it's real. I'm on my Marshawn shit. I've been really getting feel. You know why I'm here, don't act like you know how I feel. But let me tell you what you mean to me. Slide on me for that meet and greet. Vibe with me under moonshine, sipping moonshine to the new sky. Sage toasted and be raised soaked in the raincoat. Hit the waves quota, I be flossing. I was lost here. All that turned me to a target. Niggas plotting on me, I be cautious.
एक ही extra किया.
Back then I was an adolescent.
8, 7.5, 7.5. 7.5. So this is pretty common in Ithaca. I don't know if you guys know this, but Ithaca, if I'm not wrong, is one of the world's like most populated places in terms of deers, and we see these like guys everywhere. The number of times these guys have come in front of our car. वो देखो एक वहाँ पे भी खड़ा है, वो देखो. वो रहा. The number of times these guys have come in front of our car, हम बस रुक जाते हैं और फिर वेट करते हैं ये जाएंगे कि नहीं जाएंगे. All right, guys. So what do we have here? Let's get in. From Madam Glam, and we just open it up. Okay, so these guys have some pretty good nail polishes as well as like mini lamp. I think it's like perfect for travel sizes. If you guys are interested, I'm going to leave a link to these guys in the description below. Definitely check them out. But the next thing I do want to show you guys is that book that I was talking about, because it has literally like all the expenses down to like the penny written of my first week here as a student in Ithaca. So let's check that out. Okay, so I came here to Ithaca on August 8th, and this was one of the largest spendings that I had because I had to take a couple airport taxis. I remember that New York City luggage drop that I told you guys. Decided to do some shopping in New York, food, again taxi, and then up reaching Ithaca. So like $260 on day one. And then if you kind of look at like day two, again, a big amount here because I think this is when I did like grocery shopping in Ithaca. So I ended up buying like a ton of kitchen stuff like Target, your blenders, some more clothes, taxi, depositing some money in the bank, opening the bank account. Like I literally did that on day 2 of getting to Ithaca. So that was pretty cool. And then buying some school stuff for Cornell. And then on like days 3 and 4, you see like the amount is kind of like reducing. Some more like just grocery shopping. Like I spent $81 in Walmart. Some home shopping at Bed Bath & Beyond, some food, again food and a cab. And then here it's literally down to like $39 because I just had some food, maybe bus, and again food. That's pretty much all that there is. And then if you kind of like look at the other dates, I'm down to almost $0 on a couple days, and then $2 here. And as you can see, like the amount that you spend per day decreases. I would definitely like recommend you guys to do this. You don't have to put it in a notebook like I did. You can use like apps like Notion or just like a notes app on your phone now. But definitely do something like this so you're aware. It just means that you're conscious of what you're spending. So this was like a nice trip down memory lane. So I hope you guys enjoyed that little like financial tips and some struggles that international students face. But I do want to talk to you guys about Incognito Blueprints, which is launching on April 2nd. Now I know that a couple months ago I kind of showed this to you guys in terms of like a sneak peek, and all of you who tuned into the live stream this last weekend also got another sneak peek. But we're launching this full-fledged on April 2nd, which is Saturday. The website's going to be live. So go in the description. I'm going to leave the link to sign up on the waitlist so you guys can get some exclusive offers, know when we're live, and there's just going to be so much stuff for you to kind of check out. And lastly, like this weekend, we had a live stream where I was reviewing your profiles. We had so much fun. Typically, I only do live streams for about an hour or so, but we had over 60 people watching for 3 hours. Karen and I both kind of went through your profiles, and we had about 80 submissions. Now, I couldn't get through all of them just because we were going through each and every one providing feedback. We got through half of them. We did 40, but I do want to do the remaining 40, the second half of those profile reviews next weekend. So for those of you who submitted your profiles and we didn't get to you, definitely tune in. It's really, fun to have all you guys here. It also shows you, students with a similar profile, what my feedback is in terms of whether you're trying to study abroad, where you can improve on. And this next live stream that we're going to do is be on Sunday, which is April 3rd at 9 a.m. Indian time. If you are in the US, it's going to be on Saturday night, about 11:30 p.m. It's a little late, I know, but we'll get through these. And in this live stream, we're going to finish all of the profiles, so don't miss out on that. And the most important thing about this live stream, I got a ton of you guys asking me why this weekend's live stream was not live and public on the channel. Because students such as yourself have submitted profiles, obviously there's some personal details. I want to maintain the privacy of all the students. So both of these live streams, the one that happened on this Saturday and the one that's going to happen next Saturday, neither of these live streams will be on the channel once they're over. So definitely, don't miss out on that, because I'm not going to publish this anywhere. The people who see the live stream kind of get this content. And since Incognito Blueprints is launching, it's brand new, I wanted to do a small giveaway for you guys, just because you guys have been part of the whole Crazy Medusa family, and this is just a whole new platform that we're stepping into. So we're giving away 3 things. The first one is an Amazon gift card. The second thing is a Dossier perfume, the ones that I talk about in literally all my videos. And the first prize winner, and this is gonna come as a huge shock to you guys because I know that so many of you asked for this, is an Apple iPhone SE. This is the recent SE model that launched just a couple weeks ago, and our first place winner is gonna get this. Now, in order to enter in the giveaway, you just have to do one thing. It's very simple. Once Incognito Blueprint launches, you just have to purchase anything from the website. All the people who purchase literally anything, whatever it is, you'll see once it launches, you're automatically considered for the giveaway. And the giveaway winners will be announced on April 30th. So definitely, super pumped for that. If you haven't already, sign up for the waitlist so that you can be notified as soon as we go live. That's about it for this video. I hope you guys had fun listening to all the financial struggles I had as a student and took something away from this. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you aren't already, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye. क्या करता है टेस्ट? करता क्या है एग्जैक्टली?
सिग्नल स्ट्रेंथ के हिसाब से पूरे यार चुप हो जाओ यार।
अब बोलते रहते हो कंटेंट नहीं है। रात के 2 बज रहे हैं, एग्जैक्टली बताओ हो क्या रहा है, क्या ढूंढ रहे हो?
एयरपोर्ट में मिलता
ऐप पे क्या है, आज देखते हैं। घर में बता देगा कि कहाँ पे है।
पैसे दोगे तो बताएगा, अभी से स्कैन कर दो।
फिर बता दे, अभी बता देगा कि उसको मिला या नहीं मिला।
पता नहीं, मेरा तो नहीं दिख रहा, टीवी दिख रहा है, पता नहीं क्या है ये।
रात के 1:30।
पता नहीं, झूठ बोल रहा है।
क्यों?
क्योंकि ये एयरपोर्ट जब तक मैं खोलता नहीं हूँ बताता नहीं है। देखो अभी मैं स्कैन करता हूँ।
ये तो मेरे है ना,
यहाँ पे आ जाना चाहिए।
हाँ
नहीं
अब खोलो, उसको खोलो,
ऐसे करो तो
हाँ।
आ जाएगा, अभी आ जाएगा।
ऐसे तो फिर हमें भी पता चल जाएगा।
अब ये झूठ बोल रहा है मतलब मेरे से।
हाँ
अभी भी नहीं आया ऐसे। ये रहा देखो 80% मतलब पास में है ज़्यादा।
क्या ऐप ढूंढा है आपने?
वो कमेंट रिव्यूज में कह रहा है कि ठीक है, अच्छा है, लेकिन इसने ये ढूंढ लिया, स्पीकर ढूंढ लिया इसने 0% लाइक तब
चल गया तो
यार
हमारे जैसे और होंगे लोग।
अब अच्छे से करेगा सर्च।
वेट वर्ड
एग्जैक्टली सेम है, एग्जैक्टली इसने तो ये भी नहीं सर्च किया। क्या बकवास है।
जो भी एयरपोर्ट है वो भी नहीं सर्च कर पा रहा है।
I strongly advise you to download मजा साले।
ये कोई रेडार सेंसर है जो आप उसको पास में कर दोगे तो ऐसे ऐसे ऐसे
वो
ढूंढ
कह रहा है
लेगा।
ऐसे ही करना है, और कैसे करूँ मैं बताओ। स्कैन किया तो इसने बताया क्यों नहीं।
अच्छा देखो, अब मिल गए तो इनको खोलेंगे, अब आएगा ऐप में। ये मिल गए एयरपोर्ट, ये रहे, अब आ रहा है।
वो तो नया एप्पल का है।
अगर ये ओ 100%, वाह, चलो इसको डिलीट करो। अभी बताओ कि मिले कहाँ पे, ये जल्दी से बताओ।
यार
टेस्ट कैसा था?
अंदर भी थे, उसके साइड में पड़े थे।
मेरा सबसे पहला क्वेश्चन है कि टेस्ट कैसा है? टेस्ट
मेरे को कैंसिल करने दो पहले।
जल्दी से बताओ, अरे जल्दी से बताओ, जल्दी से बताओ, सस्पेंस मत क्रिएट करो।
चिप्स के पैकेट के साइड में थे।
कौन खा रहा था चिप्स?
मैं मैंने वो पूरी जगह हिला दी थी, क्यों नहीं मिलाई। सेटिंग्स, एप्पल आईडी एटलीस्ट अ डे बिफोर सेटिंग्स।
कोई भी ऐप डाउनलोड मत करना।
Money coming, money go. I've been at it on the low. Trapping out a while, I keep seeing the leaders doing, let's be talking.